This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
Welcome everyone to the Board of Public Works meeting for April 16th, 2025. I'll make a motion to open this evening's meeting.
Second.
Thomas Pillsbury?
Yes.
Steve Litwin?
Yes.
Leah Strode?
Yes.
All in favor? Motion carries.
All right, item number 1 is public speak. Does anyone wish to address the board to an item that is not on the agenda?
I am guessing the lithium battery.
Is on, yeah. Thank you. Item number 2, we're not expecting Mary to join us. All right, item number 3, approval of the April 2nd, 2025 meeting minutes. Was everyone able to review what Michelle sent out?
Yes.
Any issues?
No.
All right, then I'll make a motion to approve the April 2nd meeting minutes as prepared.
Second.
Thomas Pillsbury?
Yes.
Steve Litwin?
Yes.
Leah Strode?
Yes.
All in favor? Motion carries.
All right, item number 4 on the agenda. We're providing a copy of the petition received regarding the park entrance change that was sent to the Parks Department.
Copy was brought to the DPW office, and I just wanted to make sure all the board was aware of the effort underway to change the traffic flow into and out of the park, and some of the concerns from neighbors around that change being implemented. So,
in reading through this, I mean, item number 4, they're requesting feedback from the Department of Public Works. So is that something that will be handled by your office
So
if it gets to that?
well, what we've recommended that they do is hire a consultant to do a traffic study to get some counts and real speed data, times of day, things of that nature, for the way traffic is flowing in and out of there, to make that decision based on more reliable data than perceptions, or just want to have something to back it up for, because if it creates a speed problem on Taft Avenue or Briggs Street, and clearly there's some serious concern from people that live there that will affect daily. So anytime if it were the DPW pushing that type of change, we would have traffic data to back it up.
Okay.
It also needs to be a signage plan, things like that put together. So
it's not an actual actionable item for the board at this time.
No.
It's
I just want the board to be aware of it.
That's what I thought. How does the interior roadway within the park boundaries fall? Is that a public way?
No, it's not.
That's what I figured. So it's outside the jurisdiction of the board as road commissioners.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought, but thank you for bringing this to our attention. We'll, I guess as it progresses, we can include it in the director's reports if there's any updates or anything.
If it moves forward, or I'd like to see them just get, if it's going to happen, if the mayor wants to fund a traffic study to look at how that changes
There's a procedure.
things. Yeah, that something's followed. So.
All right. Any input from the board or public on that item?
Thank you for bringing it to our attention.
There's no further discussion on that. I'll move to item number 5. We have continued the item discussion of the Westfield Battery Storage Project with the goal of preparing a letter to submit from the board to the siting committee. Greg was able to pull together a draft, forwarded it to me last night. It looked good. I sent it out to you guys for discussion in here. Welcome any feedback. I was happy with it as is. It's to the point. It covers the concerns.
Succinct.
It's succinct. It doesn't get into any potential criticism or liability statements, but shows that we prefer it not be cited over the aquifer as a valuable resource for our community and others. So it's it'll go in the I don't think there's going to be much nuance in their review. It's just going to be in the yay or nay pile. I think this gets us in the nay pile.
Yeah.
anyone that want to discuss it further or read it, or have any minor edits that you'd like to see?
The letter will just, be on the record if we submit, so we don't need to like read it out loud today or anything.
Oh, no, I meant like if you want to take your time and read it
Oh,
right
I see.
now, and if there's
I
any
see.
edits, if there's any grammatical things or anything Greg or I missed. I don't want to sign it with a glaring typo, it's Mike.
Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciated how succinct it was. I think it is to the point. I completely agree with you.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm happy to sign it as is.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. Thank you for doing all the legwork.
Yeah, no problem.
Writing a letter by committee is sometimes not the easiest thing,
Yes,
so.
absolutely. No, this covers it.
Alright, so,
Circulate a copy to sign, I can then have
yeah, we'll have the official. I'll just kick this one off if it's,
should be okay, I think.
Yep.
Excellent. Thank you.
and it'll also be included in our minutes packets for the record within Easthampton's document control. All right, if there's no further discussion on that, we'll have the signed copy. Michelle and Greg can forward it to the appropriate authority.
Thank you.
I guess we should vote. Oh, is that a votable item, or that we all vote to sign it?
Yeah, I'd say it wouldn't hurt to.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Make a
alright.
motion and
Yep, I'll make a motion that we all sign and submit the document as prepared.
Second.
Thomas Pillsbury,
Yes.
Steve Litwin,
Yes.
Leah Strode,
Yes.
all in favor, motion carries.
Thank you.
All right. Item number 6, Director's Report.
Okay, I really don't have a whole lot. We've been meeting very regularly, it
I
seems,
know.
right? So I don't have a whole bunch to report tonight. I don't have an update for you really on Union Street. We're doing some final inspections of the traffic signals tomorrow morning, but it's mostly just some minor punch list items that people won't see.
Mhm.
Duct seal on some wiring, things like that. So as far as Main Street, we did meet after our last meeting. So Bowman is looking at some of the intersection control evaluation still and determining whether the official need for a traffic light at Park Street and Main, the way Park Street will tie into Main in the new design, and the need for either temporary or permanent easements at the Congregational Church property at the corner of Union and Main for the turning movement to happen there and the ADA ramps for the crosswalk and everything to be properly laid out. So what I'm asking them to do is I'm hoping to have the 25% plans ready to present to the board prior to them being returned to Mass DOT.
That'd be great.
And that would be, what I'd like to do is do that at our meeting on May 7th. If Paul can't, when I say Paul Bowman, can't have them ready for the 7th, we'll have for the 21st. So the date's about 2 Wednesdays.
Is there a return deadline for the DOT?
Not that we will,
Just the sooner it gets back.
the sooner it gets back, the better. So if he's gonna be ready for the 7th, which I think he can, I mean,
Right.
it's just by the time we get it on the agenda and the week, you lose,
Yeah.
so we're shooting for the 7th.
Okay, no, that's great.
And I'm hoping that's gonna fit into Paul's schedule, so he can be here to kind of go over the plan that, as we have it, that we're gonna go back to MassDOT with and keep it moving along.
I mean, I know you're saying he's on a compressed timeline even to meet that, but we can, obviously get it on the agenda the week before.
Yep.
But if you could get copies out to us a day or two before, I'd like to,
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
like to,
Definitely.
have some time with him before we come to the
Yep.
meeting when he presents,
Okay,
if possible.
I should be able to accommodate that, no problem. And as far as the Pomeroy Meadow Road Bridge, the title research is underway. We're kind of waiting to hear back from them to get that repaired. It's in Southampton, so.
Yep.
That's basically it for tonight. Blacktop plant opened on Monday, so we're out patching away and work's getting underway all over the place. We had a little water main break on Berry Street the other night. Saddle brought it off the main. And fix, I think that was Tuesday night. Crew was able to handle that pretty quick. So minor shutdown over there for a small section of the road.
Mhm.
Small section, yeah.
Of the service.
But that's it. Otherwise, it's just business as usual. Spring cleaning and stuff, and crews getting back, construction getting underway with the blacktop plant being open. So
Wonderful.
The rail trail project will be going on over the next couple of weeks. That'll get going pretty quick.
Awesome.
And it'll be a fairly light year across the city for construction, with the exception of some gas company work and stuff.
Mhm.
We did meet with Eversource about some restoration work a couple weeks ago. That'll be getting underway. That they're going to try to get here sooner, but it'll probably be in July. There'll be some paving happening for that. So
Did we ever get any update on delivery and package install on the trucks that were? I know last time you brought them up, they were
they're waiting for paint.
Okay.
So they finished the final manufacturing and all the dump bodies and all that stuff goes on them, and then they're in line to be painted. But it could be several weeks before.
They're coming.
They're coming. They're down there. They're in Hartford. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I knew we had gotten an update that they were close. I
Very
didn't know if
much looking forward to them getting delivered.
Okay.
Yeah. Last update I got was like 6 weeks. That was 2 weeks ago. So it's probably still 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You know how
Okay.
it goes.
I'm just excited to get them in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any discussion or questions for Greg, or any items that I'm not thinking of? All right. Thank you for all your time this evening. I'll make a motion to close this evening's meeting.
Second.
Thomas Salisbury,
Yes.
Steve Litwood,
Yes.
Leah Strauss,
Yes.
all in favor, motion carries.
Thank you, everyone.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.